Point win Sunday on the road at Toronto.
Was he passing the ball? I thought he was trying to shoot.
Apparently so. Holmgren lights the
ball movement and man movement.
This is Holmgren, who hit the early three and a good start. He's been in a little offensive struggle. Holmgren 6 points in less than 3 of their last 5 as Tobias. Here's Josh Giddey, comes in off his triple-double at the Garden and lays it up and in softly with a pretty...
To his repertoire, there's another steal here for the Thunder.
Wiggins, the steal and the finish. And a good start for the Thunder as 6
was going to drop, but this team continues to win because of the young player as Embiid gets his first back. Same size, and they play so hard, and they play for one another, which is beautiful to watch.
It's happened so organically for this team as Embiid was there to bother the shot from Dort. That's what the Sixers have been missing at that end of the floor. Harris transit 4 minutes and 14 seconds as Holmgren already buries his second.
Jalen Williams, the 2 leading scorers on this Thunder team.
Paul Reed,
look at
drop
this.
Step turn. Time by Wiggins. Wiggins on the attack to the cup, lays it up and in, doing it into the corner. This is Oubre Jr., misses. Offensive rebound, Reed, and he cleans it up. A team that has taken over sole possession of first in the West. Boy, beautiful setup. Lowry.
At the Garden the other night, both of them will still be listed as questionable and could play tomorrow night as the Thunder have a huge showdown with the best team in the NBA.
Jared, to see the levels that SGA has reached. Pretty shot by Case and Will. So the Thunder started 5 of 7. They're 3 of their last 10. Paul Reed putting his imprint on this game.
He's going to have a say on this team. Come playoff time, there's a 3 there by Cam. Veteran leadership and his ability to have played in the playoffs on this team come playoff time.
Wallace.
Because of how much attention as Embiid he garners. Anytime he touches the ball, all eyes well.
Remember, he's won the scoring title each of the last 2 years. Pretty stroke, that time from Wallace. Quarter. Embiid the handoff to Hield as those two play the 2-man game, and Hield cash money with that for sole possession of first place with Minnesota's loss to Chicago the other day. Good defensive play on Embiid that time by...
I love his demeanor, I love his attitude and how he respects his players, but he gets the best out of that shot.
Williams into the corner to Hayward. Shot clock at 7. Hayward elbow Another Jalen Williams, not that time. 3 chances and they come up empty. Embiid posting up, he was fronted and he makes it look easy.
You know, usually your superstar holds the basketball, for 16 to 20 seconds. Not on this team.
Nice little pass. His coaching philosophy is Waters fires here. That's it. Long 2, say the officials. As you mentioned, Reggie, they change lineups, starting lineups, their rotations in games. Isaiah Joe knifes into the paint and then flicks it back. These games you can go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Campaign corner pocket 3 split.
Campaign making the best of the opportunity.
This is Dort dribbled into some trouble. And then San Antonio. Giddey outside to Dort. Curls to the rack, extends, and leading team in the league is 3 of 17.
And they didn't shoot the ball particularly well on Sunday in
Oklahoma City, as they have built this franchise over the past couple of years. Cason Wallace had it stripped on his way up. This is Martin inside, pretty reverse.
Against game time competition. And Jared, you've been following this story all
arena for shoot-around, I think caught a lot of people off guard, considering many of the very credible media reports expected that he succeeds in each conference gives you a week off. For many teams, that's great. For a guy like Joel Embiid, who needs to play through all potential scenarios.
Which we love. We love the probing there by Jared.
I don't have much going on in my life right now, guys.
Got to find, showing you just how deep and efficient this team is. Embiid, top of the key, Jay. To Williams, they'll reset as we are inside of a minute left and a half. Isaiah Joe shoots a step back, that's a 3.
Isaiah Joe, this young man can absolutely shoot with the best of them, and so can that young...
Deflection, Gets it to Joe, the sharpshooter, and he buries another triple.
On the court, he says otherwise his team was just disjointed on the offensive end, and defensively, we can't give up so many open threes, and there you go.
Possession of first place in the West with Denver and Minnesota right on their heels. That is it.
Surely you see it coming back.
And another three-point jack. It's Dort. And they're the #1 three-point shooting team in the country at better than 39%. Harris, half-game lead over Denver and a one-game lead over Minnesota. Good interior defense with Embiid there, and the loose ball corralled time. Number 80 in the East. Trying to gain some ground on Miami as Lowry bangs in place early part of December before they drop down a little bit, but really outside of Boston, as good as any team in the East. That's a three.
Thunder.
Kenrich Williams, another undrafted piece. Harris corner three. That's it offensively, but they need something from him. A little bit more tonight without Maxey.
Oh,
Williams. Boy, that grease is hot, and he's starting his
half-practice threes.
Well, it's a tough bounce pass. Embiid, little kind of scoop bounce underneath to Batum.
Excuse me, Joe.
This is Holmgren. Boy,
look at that
the
move.
Spin, the tip, as Kenrich Williams guides home. A guy at that size is just incredible.
Kenrich Williams, 8 points in this third as well.
Boy, campaign points for Nick Nurse and company. Holmgren backing down Batum. A couple of spins, extends. With the foot injury, the Lisfranc, such a serious injury. Boy, pretty pass inside. Reed able to clean up. No Jalen Williams if you've just joined us. This is Kelly Oubre Jr. Turn back Hayward, and then Holmgren the block.
Only a 4-point game. I mean, you would think OKC is up double digits here.
Holmgren, that's a three. Holmgren, a 37% three-point shooter. High arching shot. Boy, that's pretty. Attacks around Joe. Good recovery inside. Martin, boy, smart pass to and they're going to reset. Shot clock didn't reset. Here comes Holmgren, the spin. Extends and drops it. Floor comes Payne, weaves through. Boy, somehow got it to Martin, but then Giddey, the strip, will heave it.
Ball's going to be a work in progress, and not a lot of time left until the real season begins as Oubre knocks down.
With just over a minute gone by in the fourth. This is Oubre again, and he sticks it again.
Giddey telling me that he put so much pressure on himself, and England got him to relax, and they did make some changes, though, Reggie, that you'll notice. As the dunk goes down.
250 in Jalen Williams that he just knocked to the deck. That shot is counted and contacts. Corner, that pass broken up, Dort to steal.
3-on-1.
Inside, beautiful dime. Wiggins with the angry flip. A little bit of contact out to Joe. Hayward from deep. Boy, he gets the friendly. A Philadelphia team that begins the night number 8 in the East. Here comes Isaiah Joe. Splash.
Man.
Embiid dumps it underneath Dort. Clean strip. Trying to get around Giddey, who plays terrific defensively. Oubre's going to fire and hits deep. Shot for the Leonard Vern contact. No whistle. Up the floor. This is Giddey. Leans in against Batum. Masterfully done on the break. With official Murat Kogut. Batum corner pocket three. He guy's record with 24 made threes.
Boy, what a steal by Reed.
Paul Reed inside.
On the head of Chet.
Holmgren wants to go back at him. Inside the spin. Holmgren putting it down. And boy, Oubre poked it away. Off to the races. Join his hometown team after the buyout with Charlotte.
There it is
him. And they've got a shot against the Sixers team that has been buoyed by the return of Embiid. Oubre cleans.
Ball game.
Joe's going to sling it short. Offensive rebound. Dort puts it back, and he's put the Thunder back in front.